Do you enjoy starting your day with a warm cup of coffee? If you're over 60, you might be wondering, is coffee helping or hurting your health? While coffee has long been a morning ritual for millions, recent studies reveal some surprising truths about how caffeine affects aging bodies. From heart health to brain function, the effects of coffee after 60 aren't as simple as you might think. Stay with us as we dive into the real impact of coffee on your health. Picture this. You're sitting in your favorite chair, the morning sun warming your face, with a fresh cup of coffee in hand. That first sip is more than just a habit. It's a comforting ritual that starts your day. But if you're over 60, you may be wondering, is that daily cup of coffee helping or hurting your health? Well, here's the good news: moderate coffee consumption can actually offer powerful health benefits for seniors. From sharpening your mind to supporting your heart, coffee may be doing more for you than just providing a morning pick-me-up. Let's explore how your favorite brew can enhance your health as you age. 1. Boost brain health. One of the most exciting discoveries in recent years is how coffee can protect your brain. Studies show that seniors who drink 1 to 2 cups of coffee daily may lower their risk of cognitive decline by as much as 20%. Why? It's all thanks to caffeine, coffee's natural stimulant. Caffeine improves blood flow to the brain, helping you stay alert and focused. But the benefits don't stop there. Regular, moderate coffee consumption may also reduce the risk of Alzheimer's disease and dementia, 2 conditions that become more common as we age. Mary, a 68-year-old retired librarian, every morning, she pours herself a fresh cup of coffee while reading the newspaper, a habit she's had for decades. When Mary learned that coffee could help protect her memory, she was relieved. With a family history of dementia, she worried about losing her sharp mind. But her doctor reassured her that her daily coffee, in moderation, could actually slow cognitive decline. Now, each sip feels like a small act of self-care, keeping her brain active and her mind at ease. White heavy checkmark tip. For the best brain benefits, stick to 1 to 2 cups of coffee a day. Too much can overstimulate your nervous system and disrupt sleep. 2. Supports heart health. It might surprise you, but your daily coffee could also be helping your heart. According to research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, moderate coffee drinkers have a 10 to 15% lower risk of developing heart disease compared to non-drinkers. Here's why. Coffee is rich in antioxidants, which reduce inflammation, a major cause of heart problems. It also improves blood vessel function, supporting better circulation and healthier blood pressure. However, there's a catch. Too much caffeine can raise blood pressure temporarily, which may be a concern if you already have hypertension. Consider Robert, a 72-year-old retired truck driver. After a heart scare last year, he was told to monitor his lifestyle closely, worried that coffee might harm his heart. He was ready to give it up, but his cardiologist reassured him 1 to 2 cups a day were not only safe, but could actually help reduce inflammation and improve heart health. Now, he enjoys his morning brew guilt-free, knowing he's supporting his heart in the process. White heavy checkmark tip. If you have high blood pressure, monitor how coffee affects you and avoid drinking it late in the day to protect your heart and sleep. 3. A natural energy boost. Let's face it, getting older comes with more fatigue. Whether it's feeling sluggish in the morning or tired by mid-afternoon, maintaining energy becomes harder after 60. That's where coffee can help. Caffeine works by blocking a chemical in your brain called adenosine, a compound that makes you feel tired. This explains why that warm cup of coffee can make you feel more awake, focused, and energized in just minutes. For seniors, an occasional caffeine boost can make it easier to stay active, whether it's taking a morning walk, spending time with grandchildren, or pursuing a favorite hobby. Evelyn, a 70-year-old grandmother, cherishes her afternoons with her grandkids. But lately, by 2 p.m., she found herself too tired to keep up. Instead of relying on sugary snacks, she started having a small cup of coffee after lunch. The result? She feels more energized and present, able to chase her grandkids around the park without feeling exhausted. Tip: need a midday boost? Try a small cup of coffee before 2 p.m. Drinking caffeine too late can disrupt your nighttime sleep. While coffee has its perks, it's not without risks, especially after 60. Here are 3 things to watch out for. 1. Disrupt sleep patterns. As we age, getting a good night's sleep becomes more challenging. Seniors often experience lighter, more fragmented sleep due to natural changes in their circadian rhythm, the body's internal clock. Unfortunately, caffeine can make this worse. Here's why. Caffeine blocks adenosine, a chemical in your brain that makes you feel sleepy. While this can give you an energy boost during the day, it can also linger in your system for hours, making it harder to fall asleep or stay asleep. In fact, research shows that consuming caffeine even 6 hours before bed can reduce sleep quality by up to 30%, and poor sleep can lead to memory problems, weaken immunity, and increase fatigue during the day. Take George, a 71-year-old retired mechanic. For years, he loved enjoying a warm cup of coffee with his dinner. But over time, he began struggling with insomnia, lying awake for hours while his mind raced. At first, he blamed aging. But after talking to his doctor, George learned that his evening coffee was interfering with his natural sleep cycle. By switching to decaf after 2 p.m., George now sleeps more soundly and wakes up feeling refreshed. This simple change made a world of difference. Tip: love your coffee. Enjoy your last cup before 2 p.m. to protect your sleep. And if you crave a warm drink in the evening, consider a caffeine-free alternative like herbal tea. 2. Raises blood pressure. Here's something many seniors don't realize. Caffeine temporarily raises blood pressure. This happens because caffeine causes blood vessels to constrict, making it harder for blood to flow smoothly. For most people, this isn't a major concern. But if you already have hypertension, high blood pressure, drinking too much coffee can pose serious risks. Long-term elevated blood pressure increases the likelihood of heart attacks, strokes, and other cardiovascular problems. How much coffee is too much? For most seniors, more than 3 to 4 cups per day can cause blood pressure spikes, but even smaller amounts may affect people who are particularly sensitive. Story break. Consider Linda, a 69-year-old who loves her morning coffee routine. After a recent checkup, her doctor noticed her blood pressure was higher than usual. Concerned, Linda started tracking her caffeine intake and realized that her 3 daily cups were pushing her blood pressure up. By cutting back to 1 cup in the morning and switching to decaf later in the day, Linda's blood pressure returned to safer levels without giving up her cherished morning ritual. Tip: if you have high blood pressure, limit yourself to 1 to 2 cups of coffee a day and monitor how your body reacts. Be especially cautious if you notice symptoms like headaches or a racing heart. 3. Increases acid reflux and digestive issues. If you've ever felt a burning sensation in your chest after a cup of coffee, you're not alone. Coffee is naturally acidic, which can irritate the lining of your stomach and lead to acid reflux, a common issue as we age. Caffeine also relaxes the muscle between your stomach and esophagus, allowing stomach acid to rise, causing heartburn. This can be particularly troublesome for seniors who already struggle with digestive issues. Story break. Take Joan, a 70-year-old who always looked forward to her afternoon coffee while chatting with friends. But lately, she started experiencing uncomfortable heartburn after every cup. Worried, she consulted her doctor, who suggested switching to a low-acid coffee blend. This small adjustment eased her digestive discomfort while allowing her to keep enjoying her daily coffee break. Tip: if coffee triggers acid reflux, Choose low-acid coffee or cold brew, which is naturally less acidic. Avoid drinking coffee on an empty stomach. Limit your intake to 1 to 2 cups per day if you experience digestive issues. If you're worried about caffeine's effects, you might be wondering, should you switch to decaf? It's a common question, especially for seniors who want to enjoy coffee without compromising their health. Both regular and decaf coffee have their own unique benefits and potential drawbacks. Let's break it down so you can make the best choice for your lifestyle. Regular coffee provides energy and mental clarity. The caffeine in regular coffee acts as a natural stimulant, which can help improve focus, alertness, and cognitive function. For many seniors, a morning cup of coffee can boost mental sharpness and make daily activities feel easier. Supports heart and brain health. In moderation, studies suggest that 1 to 2 cups of coffee a day may reduce the risk of neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. Additionally, caffeine may help with better blood flow and reduce inflammation, contributing to heart health, can disrupt sleep and increase anxiety. The downside? Too much regular coffee, especially later in the day, can interfere with sleep quality. Seniors are already more vulnerable to sleep disturbances, and caffeine can make falling asleep or staying asleep even harder. Decaf coffee contains minimal caffeine, better for sensitive individuals. Decaf coffee still has a small amount of caffeine, but significantly less than regular coffee. It's an excellent option for seniors with conditions like high blood pressure, insomnia, or digestive sensitivity. Retains most of coffee's antioxidants. Many people think decaf lacks health benefits, but it still contains antioxidants that fight free radicals and reduce inflammation. This means you can still enjoy many of coffee's health perks without the stimulating effects of caffeine. Easier on the stomach. For those prone to acid reflux or digestive discomfort, decaf is gentler. Caffeine can increase stomach acid, while decaf offers a milder alternative without irritating your digestive tract. Tip: consider switching to decaf in the afternoon if caffeine affects your sleep. You still get the rich coffee flavor without the side effects. If you love your morning routine, try a mix, regular coffee to start your day and decaf later on. Take John, a 72-year-old retired firefighter who spent decades enjoying a strong cup of coffee after dinner. It was a comforting ritual that reminded him of long conversations at the firehouse. But after retiring, he noticed that he was struggling to fall asleep and felt groggy during the day. His doctor suggested a simple switch. Keep regular coffee in the morning for energy, but switch to decaf after lunch. At first, John was skeptical. Could decaf really give him the same comforting feeling? But within a few weeks, he noticed a huge difference. He slept more soundly through the night, felt more energized during the day, and still looked forward to his evening cup without the side effects. His story is a reminder that sometimes small changes like swapping regular coffee for decaf can lead to better overall well-being without giving up the things you love. By understanding the pros and cons of each, you can make the best decision for your health and daily routine. So, is coffee after 60 good or bad? Like most things, it's all about balance. A moderate coffee habit can sharpen your mind, boost your energy, and even support your heart. But too much can lead to insomnia, high blood pressure, and digestive discomfort. If you found this information helpful, give this video a thumbs up and share it with your loved ones. And for more practical wellness tips tailored for seniors, subscribe to our channel. We're here to help you live healthier, happier, and longer.